Good morning, students. Today we will understand different types of movable joints. We have four different types of movable joints. First is pivot joint. Second is ball and socket joint. Third is hinge joint. Fourth is gliding joint. First is pivot joint. Pivot joint is present in our neck. Like we can rotate or we can twist our neck. This joint helps us to rotate and twist our body part. You must have observed that you can easily rotate your neck and you can twist the neck. You know why? Because we have pivot joint in the neck that help us to rotate and twist that particular part. Next is second, ball and socket joint. These kind of joint provide movement in all direction. In these kinds of a joint, a round end of one bone fits into the hollow end of another bone. Let's understand with the example. These kinds of joints we are having in our shoulders. If you want to observe, then see. Like the end of the arm is fit in the ball of our shoulder. These kinds of joint provide movement in all direction. That means you can rotate or you can easily move your shoulder in all direction. Next we have hinge joint. These kinds of joint provide movement in only one direction. Like we have a hinge of a door. These kinds of joint movement you can relate with the opening and the closing of a door. Like you can move your knee and elbow in one direction only, right? Like we can open and close the door. So hinge joint is a joint which is present in our knees and in our elbows that provide direction but only in one direction. Next we have gliding joint. These kind of joints can slide over each other. Like we have this kind of a joint in our ankles and in our wrist which provide us sideways movement. Like you can easily move your wrist on both the side towards left and towards right easily because we have a gliding joint in the wrist that provide movement in both the sides. Hope you all have understood four types of movable joints.